I'm in the mix with Big Rip, the Dean, Coach, and Professor on KTRI The Rhyme.
When it come to flexing, who be cold as me? Certified in the game, I'm an OG. Niggas out here getting mad, they want me to leave. They know I be acting bad on the murder spree. See, it really ain't nobody better. Ask Big Rip, he said I'm equipped for the cheddar. And whoever wanna man up, better stand up.
Yeah, man.
Can't make you put your motherfucking hands.
It's another one, man. We outside, we working, y'all watching.
Real niggas never switch, rep the same block.
Hype Hour. Jones. Fat Finger and Out of Commission. This boy done started the whole damn thing over. Man, y'all tune in. Y'all hit that shirt button. Lyre Luciano. We live tonight.
When it come to flexing, who be cold as me? Certified in the game, I'm an OG. Niggas out here getting mad, they want me to leave. They know I be acting bad on the murder spree. See, it really ain't nobody better. Ask Big Rip, he said I'm equipped for the cheddar. And whoever wanna man up, better stand up. It's the plan, can't make you put your motherfucking hands
in
up.
The air.
Married to a bad bitch, call her hip hop. Real niggas never switch, rep the same block. Can't prepare for the hit, they just heard a pop. Bank put me in this music, I can't stop, won't stop. I'm the definition of what y'all not. Prototype, looking like I should have been on top. I'm tri-coastal, and it's the hype out. Been getting money, we just trying to get the power. Put your middle fingers up in the air, hold them high in the sky if you really don't care. Bad women if you single, independent, and you get it on your own.
Let me hear you say yeah.
Real niggas if you staying for it tough, and you still getting bucks, put your motherfucking hands up. Everybody making moves, keep refusing to lose. It's here for you. The real is back.
Yeah, man, you know what it is, man. Tri-Coastal Radio, I'm one of the ones, man. We doing what we doing, man. Tonight, man, it's been a minute since I've been back live and doing interviews in studio, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on doctor's order. I don't like how that's cutting me. You know what I'm saying? I'm on doctor's orders to sit down and be still, you know what I'm saying, and do whatever, but I still find a way to do a little work. It's easy to sit at the computer, to take the computer with me or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and then my connections don't stop. I thought about it. I said, self, one should get back on the job and, you know what I'm saying, crank back up to hype hour. It's sort of, I hate virtual interviews, you know what I'm saying? I hate them, but you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people and I hate missing out on things when they drop. This particular day and this particular year has been great for underground hip hop and DFW. One of the ones that's an alumni set that up. One of the ones that's alumni that has been here before, that music has been heard on Tri-Coastal Radio for quite some time, you know what I'm saying, is dropping a new project today and tonight. I want everybody to be aware of it, you know what I'm saying, who I have in the room. He here live, y'all, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get to talk to him. Y'all want everybody to tune in, you know what I'm saying, the new project entitled The South got something to say. It drops tonight at midnight. Everybody, please welcome to Tri-Coastal Radio, you know what I'm saying, in the hype hour, my boy, Lyre Luciano. Where my claps at, man? Where my claps at?
Oh, yo.
There they go.
Man, appreciate you having me, Big Rick. You know what I'm saying? It's always a blessing. Always a blessing, my guy. So,
say, man, welcome back, you know what I'm saying, to the university. It's good to chop it with you. I like to see, you know what I'm saying, constantly working. For those who may not, who are going to see this, who are outside of Dallas, you know what I'm saying, you see them repping at SMU. I see that young king all over him, you know what I'm saying, the drip is, man, we support local fashion for sure, man.
Always.
Dallas got a whole, Dallas-Fort Worth, let me say that, got a whole lot of talented people, you know what I'm saying, and we can suffice our own industry, you know what I'm saying, with us. You are one of the ones that are representing, you know what I'm saying, you feel, to me, that you're grounded in who you are and what you got going on, and it's been going on for a minute. I want to let those who are, you know what I'm saying, new to you, ain't never seen your face or heard your voice, you know what I'm saying, tell them a little bit about who you is and you know what I'm saying, and how you're a Dallas born baby, you know what I'm saying, where you from and how you got off into this music a little bit, just a little small synopsis.
All right, that's a bit, man. Well, you know, man, yeah, I'm Dallas bred to the truth. Everybody that don't know me, I'm Lyre Luciano, aka, you know, the double cup done sipping Saint of the South, man. If you know, this the rebrand. It's 2025, hell of a time to be alive.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I went through a few these past few years, been kind of rough on me. But you know, I'm Lyre Luciano. It's an acronym. It stands for Lyrically You Are Irrelevant. I grew up, man, born and raised. I'm a Dallas baby, so I'm gonna rep it and I'm gonna hold it down every chance I get.
What part of Dallas you from? You know what I'm saying? From somebody outside, somebody like me. You know what I'm saying? Where you grow up at? Duncanville? Okay.
Up in the woods, bro, in Duncanville, man. You know, I went to school with Ryan and Raquel. You know what I'm saying? So I know.
I was just supposed to say that Duncanville got some spittles over there, because when you first said Duncanville, that's who I thought of. Rock. Shout out to Rock.
Shout out to both of them. They both MCs, both dope MCs at that. You know, so Duncanville, bro. You know, born and raised out here in Dallas, though. You know, so I've been writing, man, doing music, writing since I was 9. You know, I'm a poet, so that's what my PSC brand is. I just started that with my cousin, you know, kind of like a brother to me. I grew up with PSC. It's my brand. It's like my label, man. It stands for Poetic Soul Society. You know,
yeah, PSC. I was looking at that when I was doing some of the graphics or whatever, and I kept seeing it. I felt like, damn, I don't even know what that means. You know what I'm saying? But PSC, first thing, I didn't really relate it, but I remember Pimp Squad clip. I'm like, nah, I mean, that's T.I., that's Tip. You know what I'm saying? Right, yeah. Poetic Society, say it one more time.
Poetic Soul Society.
Soul, okay.
Soul Society. So
and you definitely, you know what I'm saying, are one that, you know what I'm saying, interjects, you know what I'm saying, some soul into the music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, some of the music would be popcorn, but if I had to, you know what I'm saying, put your music in cooking terms, I'm gonna say that, you know what I'm saying, yours is like a pot of beans or some chili. You know what I'm saying, it got to sit there for a while. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a brisket. You know what I'm saying? It might take you, you know what I'm saying, a little while. It's not. Yeah, for sure. It's not microwavable. You know what I'm saying? No. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it's some music that you got that, you know what I'm saying. It could be beef jerky.
Man,
that's deep.
That's deep. I love beef jerky, bro. That's deep.
But you can take that beef jerky anywhere, can't you? You know what I'm saying? I watched a lot of westerns, and you know what I'm saying, when they was out on they out on the trail or they taking them 2-day trips. You know what I'm saying? They ain't always had no beans. You know what they had?
Yeah, they had that beef jerky though.
They had that jerky, kinfolk. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Imagine Max Reno. What's up with y'all, man? What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody that's out there. You know what I'm saying, in the land, man. We got him out in here, man. Lyre Luciano tonight. The brand new album. Let me put that up there, man. You know what I'm saying? South got something to say. Oh man, we gonna talk all about it, man. And I got a couple of leakers.
Yeah,
yes, sir, man. I got that shit, man. We doing it what we supposed to, man, for sure. Man, what's significant about today? You know what I'm saying? Why you wanted to drop your new album today?
Well, you know, it dropped at midnight, man. It dropped on my pop's birthday. That's the significance.
Birthday, okay, for sure.
My pops raised me up on this music, man. It's real Southern Texas music, bro. So you know, in a way, this is my gift to him, bro. You know, I grew up listening to a few of the cats that's on the album because of him. Like I hip to Big Ben because of him. You know, so big Sweet Benny Ray, shout out to Sweet Benny Ray. You know what I'm saying? Like, so got a feature with Sweet Benny Ray on that thing, man. And,
yeah, man.
And actually, the name of that track, I ain't mean to cut you out, my dog. That track in particular is, you know, call him Square, his nickname Square, man. So that's the name of the track.
Yeah.
So you know, but yeah, man, that's kind of like the significance of the dates, man. You know, my debut project I dropped, the Ghetto Blues, I dropped it on my mama's birthday. You know, so it's always a significance, man.
I read it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I never since we are able to now, you know what I'm saying, like pick our dates. Like when we were growing up a record, you know what I'm saying, if we was going through labels and everything, it was gonna drop on Tuesday. Some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But here now, you know what I'm saying, where we got our own DSPs or whatever, we can handle it or whatever. After you find the buffer period, you know what I'm saying, the date is really on you. So, you know what I'm saying, I know it's always significance. People want to drop shit on their birthday. People want to drop shit, you know what I'm saying, here and there for this reason or that. That's why I asked. That's dope, paying homage.
Exactly.
And you paying homage. I know we chopped it up a little bit a couple times this week, so you know what I'm saying, you really was telling me like the process or whatever. But still those in here, we got people that's in here now, but you know what I'm saying, those showing that your process of creating music, you know what I'm saying? Why are you Lyre Luciano? That's what I want to ask the people. You know what I'm saying? I want to ask you so you can get into them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people who's up there. Where your hustle at?
All right, man. You know, I went into a hiatus, bro. I used to go by Ace B. So a lot of people will call me Ace. If you ever heard anybody out standing next to me, Rip, call me Ace. They've been knowing me for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying?
They've been
knowing for a while.
Day one, yeah.
So, but I used to go by Ace B. It was spelled ACEEB, and it's an acronym too. It stands for Accomplish, Conquer, Eat Every Beat. The reason I always choose an acronym for stuff that I do is because everything that I write, every song that I write, and everything I do in life has a meaning to it. I purposely move in a mental movement in my mind. It's called the I Am movement, and it stands for inspire and motivate. That's me every day. Like that's me with my music. That's why I'm so positive. You know, I'm naturally just a positive person like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm just naturally cool. I don't care about trying to be the hardest nigga in the room, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool, smooth, laid back cat, bro. You know, I want good energy. I want the best for people, and I hope that people want the best for themselves, bro. So that I push that energy out. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
I switched to Lyre, man, because you know I had been having that name for so long, and it was like you just kind of outgrow things, and I was trying to find something that matched me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm really a poet. I love poetry. So you know, I've been here recently putting that a lot. Like you heard, I got some Southern spoken word pieces that I'm popping my shit on the album, bro. I'm talking, but you will hear it. But it's just I'm real big on poetry, and you know I love poetry and spoken word. So I was trying to find something that I can actually kind of merge my real lyrical style with the poetry, right?
Yeah.
But it's like something that had to be meaningful. And I just started kind of diving, bro. I went into this hiatus, and I stumbled across this Greek guy by the name of Apollo. and he was a Greek god of music, and he played an instrument. It was called a lyre. It's made out of 2 tortoise shells and 3 strings. So when I seen it and I read up on it, I was like, I like that name, but I ain't no liar, bro. I'm always putting real in my music. So, you know, it was just like I kind of connected with that story, you know, to kind of be an instrument and be instrumental within my music within itself. So take that name and kind of like put your own sauce on it. Like, so, you know, I sat down with it, and I came up with lyrically, you are irrelevant. At first I was going by Apollo Lyre before I popped out, and you know, but I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, you know, if it was Apollo Lyre. Then I changed it to Lyre the Great, and then I was like, nah, I don't want to be the great, you know what I'm saying? And then I hit this one curve, bro. I fell back, bro, and then I stumbled. I was watching I want to say some mafia movies, bro. I was going on this mafia trend. You know, and me and the homies, shout out to Julia the Dunn, shout out to the homie, hey, yo, Ari, you know, we had this clique called RMG at the time, dog, and we used to call ourselves the Brown Looker Mafia. So it was kind of like a theme, you know, it was like a mafia theme squad. You know, they did, Julian was an R&B person. Ayo Ari was like the merger. She rap and sing, and I'm the artist, like the heavy MC, you know, so it was just kind of like my boss here. I kind of stumbled upon Charles Lucky Luciano, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kind of how that name stuck with me as far as that. And then I'm a big fan of consistency, putting out heavy material, you know, as far as being able to be diverse.
I think you're one of the masters at that.
I appreciate that, bro. You know, you know, one of the artists a lot of people nowadays don't give a lot of props to, who got a hell of a lot of albums, bro, is LL Cool J. So, you know, I always said I was the new LL of this generation, bro, because I keep coming at you. I'm gonna keep coming at you. I'm gonna keep coming at you. It ain't no stopping, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just me, and just in a creative sense, bro. You know, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the new LL of the generation, but you know, I hold it down. I grew up, the first person that made me want to do music, and the first people that made me want to do music is you know, Outkast. You know, so it's Aquemini. The first album, man, that kind of locked me in was Aquemini.
Was Aquemini the first album? Now, what was the first album? That's which
Southern,
one?
Southern, was it you talking about before that?
Which album had me and you on it? Elevators. No, that's ATLians. Yeah, that's ATLians. So yeah, which one you said?
Aquemini.
Yeah, I think that came after that one.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, for sure, man.
Aquemini.
Outkast, bro.
Yeah,
that whole Dungeon family, that time era. You know what I'm saying? That song was real special, man. I want to shout out to you peoples, man. You got on my fan here, man. Shout out to Kojak. You know what I'm saying? They say you're a real, very creative dude. Shout out to the OG, baby. You know what I'm saying? That Parkland boy. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That Parkland, baby. Charles Whiteley say this kid is one of my favorite artists. Every time he drops something, I got to share it with my people on my page. Man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Whiteley, man, for sure.
Whiteley, man. Shout out to Kojak. Real cool dudes, man. Kojak, I need to come back out there and vibe with you out there in Fort Worth, my dog.
Yeah, man. Pull up out here to the way.
Space, bro. That's just real. OG Wiley, real cool dude, man. Shout out to my dog. Imagine I see him in there. He on the album, bro. Shout out to
Wiley on the album.
Imagine on the album, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, definitely. I just got through jamming that you and Imagine. What's the name of it? I said it's over the R. But yeah, man, shout out to Imagine, man. Y'all, I see how y'all be rocking together, man. I really like it, man, for sure. And shout out to my brother, you know what I'm saying, Heavy Rotation is in the building, Too Heavy Gang, Max Reno, you know what I'm saying, for sure. Share that live, my good people. Share that live. You know what I'm saying? We out here working. Lyre, Outkast and mentioning them, like I say, I like to find out where, like, some of y'all inspirations, and you know what I'm saying, I love the movie Brown Sugar. Like you said, you mentioned an album from there. Is that like was some around that time Outkast that made you fall in love, to make you wanna, you might have already been poetry writing or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, to wanna put them boots on to being an MC?
Yeah, man. Bro, it's a lot of people. Like I could go down the list of a bunch of the great people that it did it. Shout out to Braciano, man. That's my dog too. Love
No
you,
doubt.
Braci. Shout out to M. Wells. He on the album too, man.
And okay.
That's
And
the
Wells,
dog.
what's
Say,
good, man? They know how we working over there. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Judge, man, Judge Too Heavy is in here, man. Man, I
shout out
appreciate y'all, man, popping in, bro, for sure.
to
Do it for my people. And hey, man, I'm gonna let you get back to it, but we're gonna chop it for a minute, man. I wanted to have this platform and open it up. And one of my biggest things, Judge and here, Max and here, those are my brothers. Y'all done seen it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be trying to build so in fact that, you know what I'm saying, Judge know, man, I got a thing, my hashtag respect my Earl. I just want to hit these stages, you know what I'm saying, and like have y'all with me and they already gonna know, oh shit, that's ripping Judge and Max them peoples. That shit fits to go. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta be no doubt about it. And I'm working real good on it and it's starting to work. God is my witness. But I don't know why I went around that block to say that Braziana, I had her, invited her to the Zoom call the other night. And you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing her name. I know she work. I ain't really seen no mess about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she presented something to me. I really believe in what she got. And with the way you was happy to see her, that lets me know, man, she a beautiful soul, bro.
I'm gonna give you a piece of game by Braci real quick. So because you know everybody deserve their flowers, bro, and I'm real big on say, man, it was a point in time when I met Braci is when I started this rap TV, bro, and it was me, my homie Ross Deshaun. Shout out to the bros, Ross Deshaun, real extra. You know what I'm saying? Real extra ENT. Shout out to him, Big Tipper, you know, Breezy, the whole squad over there, you know. But I met them, man. When I met her, bro, she came in and she helped me build the very first original It's a Rap, bro. And so, she ain't sweat me. You know, I learned a lot from her, bro. So when it comes to her being like as far as her skills now, like, bro, I wish nothing but success upon her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because she helped me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be forever grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real, bro. So yeah, she's definitely a gem out here in the city, you know, and it's all right to show people love, man. And she know I love her, bro. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see is love, bro. Good hugs, bro. You never know when you see people again, bro. So
hey, you're right.
And that's real, bro.
You're right, man, for sure, man. It's definitely, you know what I'm saying? This is what a good culture can be built on in DFW. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna get to the music, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But like, y'all know me. I don't do interviews. I have conversations, and I try to make this a point because I believe when the music, if he on here, the shit jam. You ain't got to worry about that part. You know what I'm saying? I want to introduce these people to these people who don't know them. You know what I'm saying? What's that song Mama them used to sing in church? I'm just a nobody trying to tell anybody about somebody, you know what I'm saying? And he might be a hip-hop artist. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I be trying to do. That's the focus, man. And just this is wonderful for me. You know what I'm saying? It feels good, you know what I'm saying, to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So like, life hard, man. Life be harding on us. You know what I'm saying? Being real, being tough. But one thing, Lyre Luciano, your consistency, bro. I don't like see you taking no lapses, you know what I'm saying, on being creative. You always seem to, if I'm wrong, Judge, y'all tell me, but it seemed like he always doing something. I typed your name in today, you know what I'm saying, because I took the computer too and I loaded Slab. I loaded those ones on the radio that you sent me from the South, got something to say, and I couldn't find them. I was like, well, should I go down there a little early and down there? So I had to download them again. But when I went back to your file, I don't know which ones. I know Fellas Night is been in rotation. Ain't no telling how many spins that boy got on there. Cause this is what I do on Tri-Coastal Radio. I'm gonna throw them hoes on now. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave them alone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cause my radio station ain't blue. You know what I'm saying? You ain't blue, and the other people. So like, them hoes gonna be jewels. They gonna be jewels anyway. Cause I don't fuck with no trash. That's why we had Rush the Flush. Yeah. You sent us a lot of music on Russia the Flusher. Judge, he might be one of them ones that's in, you know what I'm saying, and lit if I lit it. I don't think a Lyre Luciano ever been flushed over there. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that hold it as a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn me going through Russia the Flusher.
Now that I know, nigga, what you think?
You know what I'm saying? Nigga flexing. Nigga can flex a little bit for that, man. Say, man, we gonna play a song, man, just to get y'all warmed up, man. If y'all got any question, why did that going on? I need a show producer, man. I'm supposed to get back on this board. We gonna take you to church, you know what I'm saying? I think I will give it that fellas night, fool. You know what I'm saying? That song. Tell them a little bit about fellas night.
Man, bro, fellas night, because I always hear I'm gonna tell you the original idea how I really came up with fellas night. I was really just high as hell, bro. Look, I was watching Scary Movie, bro. So look, the original Scary Movie, I think it was the freestyle scene, you know, when they freestyle and they, you know, dude got his mouth. Was it it was Scary Movie. He freestyling and he killing buddy. You know what I'm saying? I took that one scene, bro, and was like, I want to do a song called Fellas Night, bro. That's literally how I came up with the song. You know what I'm saying? Because I always heard women make songs about, you know, having a women's night or a ladies' night, but I've never heard nobody make no song about no fellas' night. And I was like, bro, you know, what do fellas do when they having a fellas' night, bro? We chill, we politics.
For sure.
We gonna politics, we gonna talk shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's just do. It's a chill vibe. So it's kind of just what I was aiming for. But it's some fun music, bro. You know, kind of had that Devin the Dude tone in it. You know, so I was like, you know, that's real shit. But it's also homage to Outkast, bro, with the hook, you know, beat flip.
Yeah, man, you know what it is, man. It's your boy, Big Rip, the Day that coaches the Friday. You know what is popping. Monday, Sunday, Wednesday, we keep the hottest indie growing artists right here, and we putting them on right here. This fella's night, this Lyre Luciano, it's the hype hour. Let's go, Lyre. We kicking it.
Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if your girl not the night, then it's a fella's night. All the homies, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if your girl not the night, then it's a fella's night. All the homies, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Had to call up the homies, I'm posted, I'm zoning. My girl's out, the kids gone, house empty, it's home. See, I got me some peace, a sigh of relief. I can have me a seat and kick up my feet. I ain't leaving this house, no sir, I don't club. I'd rather get drunk and smoke bud with my buds. Good vibes from the drive, we laugh and get buzzed. Every time we link up, it's all love. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if your girl not the night, then it's a fella's night. All the homies, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if your girl not the night, then it's a fella's night. All the homies, let me hear you say, oh yeah. We got the domino table and we play spades on it. Slamming books so hard, probably waste drink on it. Plenty blunts in the air, can't get away from it. Know the pizza on the way, and I can't wait on to see. I'ma warm me up some noodles, you know. You want some, get your own pack and get you a bowl. I ain't got no lighter, dog, I've been using the stove. Am I hot or did somebody just knock on my door? Because I'm feeling good, I ain't moving. Matter of fact, homie, turn up the music. Instrumental, so we all freestyle to it. Oh, it's my turn, it's what I gotta do. I said I'm feeling good, I ain't moving.
This is
Turn up the music. Freestyle to it. Oh, it's my turn, let me show you how to do it. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if your girl not the night, then it's a fella's night. All the homies, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if your girl not the night, then it's a fella's night. All the homies, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Hey, man, y'all hold on, turn the music down. It's Bake Off. Hello?
Yeah, man, you know what it is. Number one, finna hip hop from coast to coast, 24/7, 365. We all over the Live 365 app, man. Find us on the Fleet Radio app and make sure you tune in for Texas Fleet Radio, man. We doing what we supposed to do. Say, man, tonight at midnight, you can wait. I remember when Best Buy was still open and we still buying CDs, you know what I'm saying? And 2 albums that I stood in line for. One I was disappointed in, but I did stand in line for that Life After Death, man. That if you're not old enough to have, you know what I'm saying, went and waited in line for a CD to drop at midnight at Best Buy, you know what I'm saying, and go get it. I was one of them ones. I stood in line. I don't know if it was no big line, but I went to get that motherfucker that night. Me and White Baby were living on the west side, and I went up there across the street from Ridgemore Mall, and you know what I'm saying, got that Life After Death double album.
Yeah.
Night. That's how much I've been loving on hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Turned around and did it again when Wu-Tang dropped that Wu-Tang Forever album. You know what I'm saying? Stood up there around them crazy looking at it. Well, now it was a line out there for that hoe. You know what I'm saying? For that motherfucking Wu-Tang album on the west side, there's a bunch of skateboard looking white folks and, you know what I'm saying, a few niggas and shit. But I went and bought that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You tonight, the Lord has blessed us so much. Technology has grown. When Lyre Luciano can drop the South has got something to say. And you ain't got to get up out your seat. Why they should do that tonight, man?
Man, say, look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. If you love Southern music, you just need something to ride to on an everyday basis. You want to hear me pop my shit, hold that shit down in the real UGK, 8-ball MJGS, playalistic way. You want to hear me pop my shit. Like I said, it's the double cup done, my nigga. I'm not 2025, I'm gonna pop it my shit, bro. I'm holding it down for the South in the real live way. And it's either you gonna get with it or you gonna get rolled over. I'm tired of being humble. I'm gonna always remain humble. Let me rephrase that. I'm tired of playing. So right. when you know, I feel like I got set down for a reason. I've been in recovery, bro. Had lost got in a wreck. 2000 at the end of 2023, lost my ability to walk. So all last year, man, when I was coming.
That's right. I forgot. I saw that journey. You know what I'm saying? I was praying for you when I seen it, but yeah, I forgot about that. The Lord is good.
The Lord is good. And I sat down. I had to get sat down for a reason. And I take it like that. They say God don't make no mistakes, and I'm not about to question him. I'm not his. That ain't my task. My task is to wake up and do what I know how to do, and that's use the gift that he gave me. And to use it for the right reasons, So the album is something feel good, bro. I want you to feel good when you listen to it. I want you to get a piece of the South. Like I'm from Dallas. I wrote it only strictly here, but I got pieces of the South all through it, in my opinion. From the time it come on to the time it stopped. Shout out to M. Wells and shout out to my boy Lyric. He out there in Detroit. We got a track on there called Trouble Child. Sweet Benny Ray. We got Square.
You got some hitters on there, man.
Yeah, man. I got some hitters. Every single person that I have on the album, they feel like I'm dope. I think they as equally as dope as me, bro. Because it's like when you growing inside the music world as an artist, bro, it's not too many people that you can really connect with, right? You know what I'm saying? Or for me as an artist, I've never wanted to be considered the greatest artist or the best artist in the city, bro. I want to be considered the greatest writer in the city, and it's a big difference. I want you to compare me to people like Langston Hughes, growing people around those realms, instead of just me being somebody that could, he can make great music. No, I can write. I'm a great writer. I've been writing. It's more than just music, bro. It's literature to me, so I look at it this way. That's like I said, I have an album called Lyre Literature that I'm probably gonna just strictly drop only seldomly on my platform, on my website. For people, it's for those to digest it. If you have a listening ear, listen to it with an open mind, you know what I'm saying, and an open heart, because you don't need it. You don't need it. I dug deep. I talked to God. This is the first project I recorded and was able to write on my own when I came out of surgery. So this is healing. for me. So I hope it's healing for you. If you listen to it, and that's how.
Man, you said a bunch of stuff that resonated because I feel like the Lord set me down too. I've been sort of ill and sick, and having foot problems since the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And like I wanted to put out some phenomenal shit last December, but I think that was the last straw. The Lord said, "Okay, I let you do that." You know what I'm saying? Sit down. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I am today. I'm thankful, and I hope I'm not, going against His wishes when I decided to do this here tonight. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I can't be breaking too many rules. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't getting outside walking and moonwalking. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna have these conversations. So you know what I'm saying? I felt that. You know what I'm saying? Where like, okay, I'm a heal. God just telling me to sit down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? To do what it is, but I want to find a way to use these talents. You know what I'm saying? Cause bruh, like, you know what I'm saying? It's dark, you know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying? Cause this is therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? I love the music. I can listen to the music all I want to, but it feels good to have a full email. It feels good, you know what I'm saying, to get phone calls and to get asked questions. So like you have to remind yourself, cause we're in the industry, motherfuckers forget about you real quick. And they not quick to thank you, and they not quick to appreciate you either. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why we got to work. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Work to study ourselves approved or whatever. You know what I'm saying? How it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people out here, man. Clyde McGee was popping with it, man. For sure. I just like the music that you always give, like you say, and like I love when someone is diverse and transparent. And just, you know what I'm saying, it just makes them more of a dope person, you know what I'm saying? Because like if I'm always knowing from right now, Boss Man D-Lo gonna do what he gonna do. I already know. Hey man, you heard that new Boss Man D-Lo? I'm already knowing what it's supposed to be. Right. Left wrist apple cinnamon bun, right bitch. You know what I'm saying? We put the crispy on the cheese. You know, it's gonna be all of that. You know what I'm saying? And so like to have somebody who would do something like Dragonfly
Jones, like
you know what I'm saying? Like it's theater, it's art, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, it's poetry. So like why wouldn't it be multi-layers to the onion? Right. Lyre Luciano, y'all, we sitting here, man. You know, so shout out to everybody that's up here. Still says, I recorded with Marcus Will and Willie B. I love this. Shout out to you, Mom. Everybody, make sure you hit that share button. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, what is this? The hype hour is popping. Big Rip out here, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get his groove back on. Shout out to Clyde McGee. The Hate Gang is in the building. Say, man, we're going to keep it working. I appreciate people like y'all. Charles Wiley, what he say, ask the young bull did he ever hook up with Kurt McGirt. What you hook up with Kurt McGirt? Who would you like to work with around here that you hadn't? We'll put it out there like that, OG.
Man, it's a lot of people I want to work with, bro, to be honest with you. Like I sit back and scope. That's the beauty of me having this rap too. You know, I got my city in a whole different way. Like, you know, so when I'm not writing, I'm watching other artists and I'm behind the scenes listening to your music. You not even knowing I'm really checking people out in the city. Like, so Kurt McGirt is definitely one of them. I'm kind of upset that he said he wanted to stop doing the March Madness this year. Is his last year.
That's what he said, man.
But I do respect it because I can understand the dedication and the time that you have to put into the to do that on a consistent basis. And for him to do that for 10 years straight, bro.
Man, so salute to Kurt McGirt, man. I think the shit is just phenomenal. And what I thought about that, and we're gonna get back to it, it's just what he got. That's a catalog. That shit is there. It's not gonna go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not going nowhere. Yeah, man. Salute to that boy, man, for sure.
Yeah, definitely, Bruce Leroy. Shout out to Jarrell. You know, he go by Jarrell now, but you know, That man Juice Leroy, you know, aka, you know, my boy Jarrell.
Say, man, I can't.
Yeah,
That's Jarrell. That sure is Jarrell.
yeah,
Hey,
Jarrell, bro.
say,
Yeah,
let me tell you a quick story about, you know what I'm saying, Juice Leroy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the war before that, goddamn? Because I knew him before Juice Leroy. You know
yeah,
what I'm talking about? Damn, what was his name? I can type it in his computer, but that's how long I know this boy on his third name now. You know what I'm talking about? Dope ass individual though. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? He a jewel in the city too, man.
Yeah, man.
The process of pulling this album together, I was surprised when you told me, you know what I'm saying, the time it took, you know what I'm saying, to put it together. Tell the people, you know what I'm saying, a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes of the South got something to say.
Man, you know, I was getting ready to start working on, well, because I had just dropped an EP called Pencil Jitsu. And it's a 7-track EP, and that's like my real bar heavy stuff. And I named
Mm-hmm.
Pencil Jitsu. Album, okay, so look, all my albums are entwined. So they all connected, like you know, kind of like a stream of movies. Like so, uh, I had just got through pen and pencil jitsu, and I needed something to kind of tone me down off this real heavy bar phase my mind was in. And I was like, bro, I when I got doing pencil jitsu, it was like a bunch of beat switches, and you know, it's beat switches. Like I'm switching the beat, I'm finding 2 or 3 beats, and I'm chopping them beats up, bro, getting the beats from the people, and then I'm making this beat switch myself, and I'm just going hard on these beats. That's what pencil jitsu is, but it's kind of a dedication to the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, pencil jitsu, that idea formed off of Lyre literature. An intro that I started with Lyre literature. I'm a big fan of martial arts. So the way that I jumped on, you know, pencil jitsu is like I'm doing jujitsu with my pencil. I'm the pencil jitsu sensei, right? So when I'm in this pencil jitsu form, you know, this is not what you want to be. So I was trying to get myself off of this. I looked up, I was like, damn, Pop's birthday coming up, right? I say, I need to do something for Pops. I had this idea, but it was originally called motivational speakers, but that just wasn't clicking with me no more. You know, I needed something more southern rooted, something more that was close to home. So I did go back and look at my favorite artist, which is Andre Three Stacks. You know, that's kind of person that one of his most iconic moments. You know, and I looked it up. I seen, you know, a lot of people have paid tribute to that, right? As far as song fashion, but I haven't seen anyone pay tribute to it in album fashion, right? To
Okay.
where you get
Right.
album fashion, project fashion, EP, mixtape in any shape form, right? So why my approach to it was, hey, approach this shit like one of them old school H-Town Texas mixtapes, right? Get their ass a bunch of songs. Just give them a bunch of shit to ride to throughout the summer. We drop it at the tip of the summer. We're gonna push and do a heavy promotion on this. And by the time y'all think y'all done got, I'm about to bust you right across the head with something else, right?
With something else.
Like, yeah, so and that's my mindset, right? So the South got something to say, come on with this real the people that have heard it, they like, man, it's like this real UGK feel for like 30 seconds, and then I hit you with a channel change. Then it sounds like I take your ass down to a Louisiana juke spot and you swinging. You know what I'm saying? So for a split second, and then I start talking and I introduce the album, and then I take you to church. But I call it Southern service. So
Yeah.
it's me flipping through my Southern Bible, and I'm telling you, you know, pretty much what you know, instead of like the book of Job or something, I'm telling you to flip to the book of Bond. You know, we in the book of Bond, right? So this is it's real Southern, so it comes on real like in a direct sense, and then I give you a sound bite. So I got sound bites. I pull sound bites from a lot of people, because like I say, it's a homage. I reached out and I got the beats from a lot of the people, you know, but I did approach it as a mixtape. So I approached it as an album kind of mixtape. So bro, it give you that type of vibe, bro. You know, so 21 songs, it's an hour and 12 minutes long. I made it for open road trips, bro.
You definitely had to, because people ain't putting out 21 songs no more. I mean, it's they so popcornish right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if they did, they still, you know what I'm saying? Some folks trying to get songs in under 2 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you say you got I can definitely, that's something I like to do, because like say when me and my wife, when I used to go back home when my parents were still alive and I used to drive back to East Texas, we used to always, you know what I'm saying? It's time to slow the CD change up. Willie B, what's up with it?
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Shout out to Willie
Happy
B,
birthday.
man.
I think he had a birthday party last night or something like that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
said,
man. If that's the
We
case,
salute
happy
to him.
belated Willie B. I ain't never met you in person, my dog. I done heard your productions, though. You dope. We need to tap in. Let's lock in on something. That be free. And I
Same.
appreciate you, man. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a ride, bro. You know, like that's kind of was the point of it, like to give you something that you could just be like, bro, put it on and play.
Yeah.
Like
We're gonna get a chance, we're gonna get an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, after it dropped tonight, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna give y'all, he gave me 2 of them, you know what I'm saying, featuring 2 legends out the city. Out to the 817, matter of fact, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna get a chance to, you know what I'm saying, pop that off in here. Man, I just appreciate everybody coming through here. Shout out to Willie B, man. I met Willie B back when I used to be on the chilling circuit. I'm still on the chilling circuit, but when I was beginning my phase on the chilling circuit, Willie B used to be out in the trenches out here with DJ Looney Tune. You know what I'm saying, running around Fort Worth. We was out here at the after hours on Evans and shit, and we all be up there, you know what I'm saying. They was really crafting DJing. I was spinning records and, you know what I'm saying, holding the mic down, you know what I'm saying, MCing. So yeah, Willie B been doing it for a long time. Good to see y'all from here, bro. I see you popping out everywhere too, man. Keep at it, man. Hip hop for everybody, man. Man, what you just some off center left field shit. What do you think about the state of hip hop, you know what I'm saying, and where it's at, you know what I'm saying, from a major standpoint and from an indie scene?
I think from an independent scene that it's it depends on your approach. Because if you stay independent and you know what you're doing, it could be a chess move. I don't feel like getting signed really is the go-to no more in case you're going after a distribution deal. Because you really don't have no power as a artist. I mean, I can look forward to a bonus. I can see the bonus maybe, but I just as an independent artist, man, who plans to stay independent, I don't see myself signing a deal because I know my worth, right? And that's not me ever saying that I won't ever sign one. So that's not what I'm saying. It's just what outside of the money, what can you can get your masters to, man. That it's a wicked game that we took. It's a wicked game that we in, bro. You know
it is, you know what I'm saying? Like that the way they play with music, I was having to end up watching some, I don't know what YouTube was playing on me last night, but they were playing documentaries of behind the scenes of the artists, and they brought up Dre and Ice Cube and all that, and you know what I'm saying. Of course, everybody know the story, but like, you really have to have somebody like, you know what I'm saying, schooling you. If you just, it's many artists who don't want to pay attention to the business side, but like, anytime you decide to pick up a microphone and you say you're going to start rapping, you are, you know what I'm saying, you have, what they say, when we know our rights, you have rights. You know what I'm saying? And like, why create something like that, you know what I'm saying, if you're not going to, you know what I'm saying, try to recoup from it or do whatever. Maybe you may just be doing it for a hobby. But I think many people, you know what I'm saying, they attack it as going at it as a career. Me and Bryce were talking about that the other day. And that's something we've been saying for the longest. You got to figure out if this shit a hobby. And are you gonna do this shit as a career? And like, you can play like you're doing it as a career, but if you're not making career-minded moves, you know what I'm saying, and they don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, $10 million deals or whatever. It's, you know what I'm saying, this shit, is not always checkers. Sometimes it's goddamn. Sometimes it's checkers. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always chess. It's small moves that, you know what I'm saying, you can make, you know what I'm saying, repeatedly in different markets that work. But hey, man, I ain't here to teach. You know what I'm saying? We're here to talk about the South has got something to say. The brand new album from Lyre Luciano, you know what I'm saying, representing that Dallas, representing real lyricism, representing Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I want you, you know what I'm saying, to tell me about. I'm excited to hear this. I only listened to these one time. That's why I wasn't playing it earlier. You know what I'm saying? Because I sort of wanted to give this kind of reaction. You know what I'm saying? I did listen to a piece of them. You know what I'm saying? But tell me a little bit about Square featuring, you know what I'm saying, somebody that I represent, somebody that I love. You know what I'm saying? That I represent with his music, Sweet Benny Ray.
Man, dog, bro, when I first started pimping to Square, man, I had originally named it Hustle For. But like I say, you know, as far as the artistic ways of me wanting to put the album together, and I'm putting the album together for my pops, it's like a road trip. So since it's like an hour and 12 minutes, my pops do a lot of driving back and forth to Tyler. You know, but he got family in Tyler. He don't do it all the time. But
shout out to East Texas, that 903.
Of course, shout out to East Texas for sure. But like I say, I came up on him, and man, when I pimped it, bro, I just heard Sweet Benny on that thing, man. His voice, I just was like, bro. As soon as I heard it, I was like, bro, Big Ben will kill this, bro. And I could just hear it, man. You know, and I made the right pick, bro. Like, he did not upset. I was so lit when I heard his verse, bro, because I was like, that's exactly what I was looking for. Because I shot him a track back in, I want to say 2020 or 2021. And it was supposed to be me, him. Shout out to my bro Charmin Music. It's a song called Autographs, which I still got the track, but it just, you know, it wasn't hitting, bro, the way I wanted it to hit, like this one hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how Square ended up coming about. And I was just looking for more upbeat music, you know, stuff that could be played in the club, bro, just all around music. So yeah.
No doubt. Well, say, since you got the screen, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you introduce this boy, you know what I'm saying, plug the album and tell you rocking with your boy Big Rip on the Hype Hour, man. Let's go.
Hey man, it's your boy Lyre Luciano, aka the Double Cup Done, sipping side of the South. Right here, popping my shit with the homie Big Rip. Y'all about to tap in, listen to one of the tracks. Southside got something to say, featuring the homie, aka my nigga, my aunt, Sweet Benny Ray. This whole called Square.
Fleet DJs, we take it over. Yeah. Oh, 6 feet beneath the concrete.
It's slow.
What you hustle for? I made this for the hustlers, the players, the pimps and the bros, the real G's chasing money that keep their family afloat. What you hustle for? What you hustle for? I made this for the ladies, the women, the strippers and hoes, the real bitches stacking cash to keep them babies afloat. What you hustle for? What you hustle for? I keep it gangster, yeah boy, better watch your step, always on the block, fatherhood, the realest shit I rep, better up your grind or you gon' decline around here, niggas take care of their kids and they mind around here, I've been popping shit for a long fucking time around here, now I think it's time that y'all respect my mind around here, I've been repping straight big text and that dollar shit out my mouth, up and down Highway 20, I'm doing it for the South, I was born Southern soul, done hustle from mama's house, manifesting all my rapping dreams since Wayne put out the drought. Get your ass on social media and get the fuck off the couch and go get you some money until the sun come back out. Goddamn, fuck all the beef and get the fuck out the streets. Stop focus on all these niggas and get the fuck on your feet. We don't hustle for hoes and clothes, but we hustle to eat. Fuck designer shoes, partner, I need someone to sweet. I made this for the hustlers, the players, the pimps and the bros, the real G's chasing money, they keep their family flow. What you hustle for?
What you hustle for?
What you hustle for?
Hey, yeah, man.
I made this for the ladies, the women, the strippers and hoes, the real bitches stacking cash to keep them babies afloat. What you hustle for? What you hustle for?
Hype Hour.
Niggas hustle for bitches, but me, I hustle for riches. They tell these hoes they secret, they keep it for ammunition. They put keys in niggas' backs, drive them crazy, no ignition. I hustle to make a difference. As we speak, I'm on the mission. In that test, that bitch Pearl let park itself. Hit the D, got on the track with Neff. Don't make my youngin' step, that mean they poppin'. Why do we hustle? Cause we got it. And we was running out of options. One accepting bird feet, looking for a whole bird. No such thing as law plugs. They running with no birds. Loose lips, sink ships. I'm not saying no words. Activate my hustle while these snitches getting coerced. And my mama say she proud of me. That's what I was hustling for. My ex out of bag double up. Now she wanna cuddle up. She ain't in the play when the real bitches huddle up. Real niggas stay down and get your hustle up.
I made this for the hustlers, the players, the pimps, and the bros. The real G's chasing money, they keep their family afloat. What you hustle for?
What you hustle for?
What you hustle for? I made this for the ladies, the women, the strippers and hoes. The real bitches stacking cash to keep them babies afloat.
There we go. I took myself off the screen. It's your boy Big Rip, the Dean, the coaching professor, man. We preferring new music. The South got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Lyre Luciano, that was called Square, featuring Sweet Benny Ray, man. Shout out to Sweet Benny Ray. Bruh, you know what I'm saying? What's can we get, I know you shot me a couple, you know what I'm saying, that this one here, and we're going to feature the next one. But you know what I'm saying? What's the official single, you know what I'm saying, that you're looking forward to, or you just put the project out there and let the people just grab what they think they're going to fall in love with? What you in love with?
Man, I love Square. I love the two I sent you. I think one of my favorite ones, bro, if you want me to, I can send you something right now. I got a song on there, man, that I feel like is a gem, man. It's called The Story of Johnny Murder, man. And like I say, it's the way that it is structured, man. So before I give you stories, man, I get your head nod, I try to get your attention, then I give you some lyrical shit and tell you a story, man. You know, that's the beautiful thing about the collaboration that I got with M. Wells and Lyric, bro. The way they picked up the story, bro. Like with Trouble Child, it's a fucking piece of beautiful work. I love it, bro. Like I'm telling you, like, so because me as I'm picky as hell. You know what I'm saying? I love people. There's some people I sent songs to, they didn't make it. That don't mean just because you my homie, you know, we can sit over here and politic all day, bro. But when I'm working on music, bro, I'm working on music, you know. So if I send you a song, I know for a fact you go hard and you can deliver what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But not if it's something that I'll be like, man, you can do better. I tell you that because I plan on I want to pull that best out of you, and hopefully when I, you know, if I was to submit somebody a feature back, they'd be like, hey, Lyre, that whole dope, but that's not what I was looking for.
That's not what I was looking for. Yeah.
Bro, just be transparent, bro. You know, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings, bro, because I'm gonna be like, what? Get me fucked up. Watch this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I just feel like that goes to the part of you crafting your, you know what I'm saying, being a craftsman, man. You gotta be, you can't call yourself a pensman if you scared to take criticism, bro.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a woodworker and you know what I'm saying, I come in your garage and you over there, you know what I'm saying, you making a clock, you know what I'm saying? I know how to shape wood a little bit, but you're not gonna let me come over there and, you know what I'm saying, deface your clock, you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, I got this, you know what I'm saying? Right. So you're not even holding the goddamn lathe right, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta be like that. I heard Twisted Black talking about Rainwater, him and Rainwater, because they had a song where he told him it took him like 3 times for Rain to goddamn me accept that motherfucking verse that he did on that last song.
With 3. Yeah.
And he told, I think he was on Boss Talk 101 where he told that story, and man, it was funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? But like people gotta have transparency, and you know what I'm saying, you gotta have a thick skin and just know, you know what I'm saying, on what level we on. So imagine when you get to Patchwork Studios or something, you're doing this right here, and you know what I'm saying, you up under, you know what I'm saying, if you would have came up under a time Diddy or whatever, Diddy real hard. I say Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are almost notorious, you know what I'm saying, that how hard it is to, you know what I'm saying, please them in the studio, you know what I'm saying, but look at the type of music that they put out though, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's what a motherfucking keen ear and somebody who's not, you know what I'm saying, that's got a standard and you ain't gonna let that standard be scuffed, you know what I'm saying, then you'll do like that. And it's for the betterment of everybody. Hip-hop don't need no more trash, man. I think everybody needs to take this, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna be creating music, and really you can tell. Like I know who is not only just, you know what I'm saying, a artist, but somebody who loves the craft. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see people that, you know what I'm saying, they take their lyricism, you know what I'm saying, a different way, you know what I'm saying? Like I notice them, you know what I'm saying? They songs different, you know what I'm saying? They want to be spitters. You know what I'm saying? You know the spitters in the city, you know what I'm talking about? Like, and then you know motherfuckers who just be rapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, sometimes that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But somebody who is, you know what I'm saying, a lover, a real lover of MCing and you know what I'm saying? Hell, I got a pencil tattooed on my arm, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn me, rhyme writer back when I was, you know what I'm saying, spitting my shit, rhyme writer, platinum skills. So being, you know what I'm saying, pencil jitsu, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that mean that should be hidden, bro. I understand that totally, man. Man, we got one more we gonna get before we get out of here, you know what I'm saying? It's featuring Twisted Black. It's called Slab Love. Man, I want you to just tell the people, you know what I'm saying, what you got coming up. What's next, what you pushing for. I want to extend my hand, you know what I'm saying, my team, I'm sure Judge them, Max, you know what I'm saying, everybody that's out here. And if anybody got something to say or a question before we get up out of here, you know what I'm saying, y'all put that up on the screen and I'll let you ask that before we get out of here. But just, you know what I'm saying, any of your closing things to let people know, you know what I'm saying, again, invite them to make sure they listen to that and stream that the next 24 hours, download it, buy it, do what they got they do, you know what I'm saying, to support the South. Got something to say, and all your past projects, bro. I'm gonna give you the flow, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna drop the song, we're gonna holler at the people, man, and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna wrap it.
Yeah, man. Well, first and foremost, man, if you locked in, you tapped in, you took your time out to check me out, pop my shit with Big Red, man, I want to say God bless you. You know, God bless you. I hope you're having a peace, productive day. I hope your weekend is full with nothing but success and positivity, man. You can check me out on our streaming platform. Everything is spelled the same way. It's LYRELUCIANO. It's Lyre Luciano. You can check out the debut project. It's called The Ghetto Blues. It was engineered by my boy Charmer Music. Shout out to ADG. Shout out to him, what he got going over there with the Drop Spot Radio. If you ain't tapped in with him, you slipping. Hey, man, also, you can tap in, check out that Pencil Jitsu mixtape volume 1. 7 tracks in, and also tonight, man, please make sure you go check out South Got Something to Say. It's 21 tracks. It's an audio road trip, man. You know, it's feel good music. Hope you can tap in, you know, and love on it. You can go to my website. I'll be dropping that at midnight. You can buy the album directly for me for $20, man, if you want to, or you can just go stream it. Either way it go, I'm gonna be happy with it. Just give me your honest opinion. I got tough skin. I can take it. I'm a grown fucking man. You know, shout out to everybody. Shout out to OG Wiley, man. Real cool, wise dude. Big Rip, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You taking your time out to interview me. Shout out to Judge Too Heavy. Shout out to Max. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. Shout out to Imagine M. Wells, Lyric, everybody that's a part of the project. Alizé Ali, bro. Twisted Black, Mr. Lucci. Shout out to Michael Watts. He got at me too. Swisher House remix coming soon. Hopefully, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Say, but look, God bless y'all, man. This Slab Love featuring Twisted Black. Not out to Funky Town. It's all love over here.
So the slab is a sensitive subject. On top of, let's get this straight. The slab is a car. I don't knock the new young generation of what they saying. I'm down with y'all to the fullest. I'm saying when I came up, the slab wasn't a car. The slab was the concrete, the blacktop. He finna hold slab. He finna hurt the slab. That boy finna come slab. It was talking about riding and coming down.
Come and cruise with me. You can let your hair down, baby, and take off your shoes with me. It's just a matter of time before we later, and you get used to me.
This is another
So come and get this slab, Lord. Come and get this slab, Lord. Come and cruise with me.
Yeah.
Hop inside this mothership, baby, let's elevate. Old school R&B bumping while I serenade. Your mind and your spirit, you smiling while we medicate. You sit no sauce, not knowing that thing gon' marinate. I wanna taste it, but now I'm back to this conversation. Rubbing your legs while you counting the cash we out here making. Baby, you hungry? Have you ate? So let's slide through. Slab love, language we cutting up in the drive-through. People watching, but I don't care. Shit, we ain't stopping. We gon' keep it pushing. We having fun through the city sliding. Music up loud, head nodding while we retrospect. Up and down the city and country, all through the metroplex. Loving on you, touching on you, lusting on you, enjoying the vibes you give me, baby. I ain't putting nothing on you. And before I drop you off and I leave you alone, we gotta do this here again. Make sure you answer the phone. Come and cruise with me. You can let your hair down, baby, and take off your shoes with me.
This is another
It's just a matter of time before we later, and you get used to me. So come and get this slab, Lord. This slab, Lord. Come and get this slab, Lord. This slab, Lord. Come and cruise with me.
Okay. It's just me and mommy smoking gas into these city lights, talking shit and getting high. 2022 stacker got this slab sitting right here. She don't know no better. She don't even see this drilling coming. Grab the hand and put it on my pants. Let her feel it for me. Hope you're hungry,
DJ
mommy.
Big
I
Rip.
broke dick the feature
DJ
everywhere. And my hand across her thighs, they was softer than a teddy bear. Keep it fair, make it swear. Tonight I'm just gonna be a player. Take my time with you, cause usually Twisted Black a pussy slayer. Dash done been upgraded, so mommy got her shades on. The seats is massaging each ass cheek like I paid for. I think she get it now. We slab loving on that Texas shit. I'm about to sling this stick across the plate to a kitchen. I got photos on this big old bitch, lower than a Lexus. As soon as I heard this beat, I started pinning bars just to feel. I read my nigga, this a hit. My slab is like a fucking shit. Glass house rocking out with Gladys like a fucking
Come
pimp.
and cruise with me.
You heard it.
You can let your hair down, baby, and take off your shoes with me.
Twisted Black and Lyre.
Brand new music, man, right here on the Hype Hour Radio with your boy Big Real, man, all over Tri-Coastal Radio.
Later,
Slab love.
and you get used to me.
DJ Big Rip. We in the streets.
The
Definitely in the streets.
So come and get this slab, Lord. This slab, Lord. Come and get this slab, Lord. This slab, Lord. Come cruise with me.
Everywhere tonight, wherever you stream music at, man, all DSPs, man, go out there, grab that new album, Lyre Luciano. If this the first one, go grab Lyrical Jinsu, go grab Lyrical Pencil, go grab whatever got Lyre Luciano on it. Go check out this video to the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. You know what I'm saying, brother? Man, I appreciate your time. You know what I'm saying? I wish you nothing but, you know what I'm saying, big efforts, man. We just the tip of the iceberg, man. We can do the same thing over there in Fleet. You know what I'm saying? We got 50 states we can run through, my boy. You know what I'm saying? We can make them all fall in love with the last words on you, Lyre.
Hey man, say God bless you, Rip, man. God bless the whole Tri-Coastal, you know, God bless the Hype Hour, man, you know, the whole team. Say, bro, I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Everybody that had tapped in, I appreciate your music. Like I say, he say Highway 30. Let me say, real quick before I get out of here. It's 20 tracks on her. So it's 21 tracks on her because it's a representation of I-20. So I-20 is the key highway that the I-20 is the key highway that goes around majority of the South. So if you put it together, I-20, I go from, man. So I hope you enjoy it. But like I say, God bless y'all. This much love, peace, and blessings. it's always good to holler at you, Big Rip. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes, sir, man. I had a wonderful time, man. And bro, like, you know what I'm saying, this easy for me. So, you know what I'm saying, like, anytime, you know what I'm saying, you got a new single, whatever it is, man, let's keep the link busting, you know what I'm saying, wide open, man, for sure. Big salute to everybody that's in the comments, man. I love y'all. Y'all are a bunch of my friends been rocking with me for a long time. So, man, many blessings to y'all, man. Y'all enjoy y'all week. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell you, I babysit ears 24/7, 365 on the Live 365 app, where we playing some of the best music that I get right here from DFW and across the country. Let's go. Heavy rotation. We out.
We out.
Jones. Woo! Hey, hip hop, Big Rip. Jones. When it come to flexing, who be cold as me? Certified in the game, I'm an OG. Niggas out here getting mad, they want me to leave. They know I be acting bad on the murder spree. See, it really ain't nobody better. Ask Big Rip, he said I'm equipped for the cheddar. And whoever wanna man up, better stand up. It's the plan, can't to make you put your motherfucking hands up. Married to a bad bitch, call her hip hop. Real niggas never switch, rep the same block. Can't prepare for the hit, they just heard a pop. Bank put me in this music, I can't stop, won't stop. I'm the definition of what y'all not. Prototype, looking like I should have been on top. I'm tri-coastal and it's the hype out. Been getting money, we just trying to get the power. Put your middle fingers up in the air, hold them high in the sky if you really don't care. Bad women, if you single, independent, and you get it on your own, let me hear you say yeah. Real niggas, if you stand for it tough and you still getting bucks, put your motherfucking hands up. Anybody, everybody making moves, keep refusing to lose. It's here for you. The real is back. 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 Tune in to the hype out. Big Rip in the hype out. Yeah. The real is back. The real is back. The real is back. Tune in to the hype out. It's Big Rip in the hype out. The real is back. 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 It's the hype album. It's the hype album. Hype album. The real is back.
Yo, this the Hype Hour Radio with Big Rip, home of the hottest rising indie artists. I'm Arkansas Bo. Keep it locked.